Hi, Tom Cole, the coach for BCSN. It's certainly an honor and a privilege to be with the outstanding athletic director at St. John's Jesuit, Mr. Bob Ronai. Bob, we're standing in this weight room, and you're looking at an alum, graduate of '69. We didn't have a weight room here at St. John's Jesuit, Bob, and I'm looking at this, and this looks like about as good a college facility as you could find. Give us the background on this, Bob, how you were able to put this together and the development of it.
Well, when I came here, we had a great weight room in particular. A lot of the equipment we had was kind of outdated. A lot of the equipment they had when they got they put the room together was from companies that went out of business, whatever. It was kind of secondhand stuff and everything. So we wanted to, obviously upgrade. We're trying to upgrade everything we do here in our athletic department. And one of the things I was looking at, what can we do for all our sports? Everybody's always talking about, it's you're doing nothing but for football, nothing but basketball, whatever.
Maybe you can't win, Bob.
Yeah, you can't win. Exactly. But when it comes to weights, I don't care what sport you're playing. Everybody, all the kids need to be in the weight room. I don't care if it's our crew team, if it's our tennis team, golf team, everybody can get something when it comes to this. So we started investigating. We looked at, we talked to different schools, colleges, as well as high schools. And then I just we put together a list of companies that do this kind of work and everything. And we eventually kind of narrowed it down to 2 different companies till we finally found the one that we felt could do the job that we were looking for. It was a company out of Michigan, Rogers, and we sat down with their people. One of their consultants that works extremely with their company used to be the head strength coach at Michigan under Bo Schembechler and Lloyd Carr. And he's presently a consultant for the NFL as well as the U.S. Army. So we worked with him. Our strength coach, Dustin Winkler, had a lot to do with it. He helped me from that aspect of it. And we sat down, obviously talked to a number of coaches, Coach Pearson, Coach Heinzel, and so forth down the line, and looked at different things and tried to figure out what can we do to make this the best weight room that can cover everything. And through everything, we came up with this. And what makes this room a little bit more unique, say, than some is some of the equipment we have. We have, if you look over here at the racks in the back, these are 2 full racks that are basically, we're only one of 2, they're prototype racks. We're only one of 2 schools in the whole country who have those racks right now. So you go to Michigan or Ohio State right now, they don't have that kind of equipment. We do. So it makes us a little bit more unique. We can really work out a number of kids, more so. This on the rack system itself, we can put through 72 students, athletes at a time, let alone all the other equipment we have in here. And everything has a purpose in here to get our kids a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, and obviously a lot stronger.
Bob, that's so well said. And it's interesting to me, some people don't understand, this is for all the kids at St. John's Jesuit, not just the guys playing football or basketball or hockey or whatever. All the students have the opportunity to utilize that, number one. And secondly, I would think from a recruiting standpoint it would be tremendous for parents because every parent worries about their youngster getting injured. That's part of athletics, and as a parent, you're concerned. And when you have a weight training facility like this, one thing I do know is that you weight train properly, you can be less likely to get injuries than not.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, it's everything. It's preventive maintenance. It's helping those kids who have some kind of injuries. And not only this is for an athletic weight room, it's also a room that we use for our phys ed. If you look over here, we have a lot of the equipment that's set up for our younger kids. So our academy kids can be in here. And we have it opened up for alums who want to come back. They have a chance to take out a card, one of our Titan cards, and come in here and get, come in here and work on this equipment. And another thing, too, we have a full-time strength coach in here. So when you put all that together and everything you have, it's just not a, athletic weight room. Yes, it is an athletic weight room, but it's more than that. It's a room that, preventive maintenance. It's a room to get faster, stronger. It's another room to help those kids who have those injuries and they got to get, we got to work on them to get them back on the field or on the courts. And it gets our younger kids prepared and so forth. And our alums can come back and enjoy what they didn't have.
Bob, maybe with your power and influence here, I tried to come in the weight room and Coach Pearson stopped me. He said, hey, with your body, you can't come in this weight room. So maybe you can get me a pass and get me in here.
Well, we'll get anybody in here. Heck, Coach is in here. If you notice, he's been buffing up.
He's looking lean and mean.
He's real lean and mean. I'm telling you, he's getting there, and that's all because of this weight room, baby.
Well, it is. It's an amazing room, and I'll tell you what, I did a few years back an event at Bowling Green, and they put in a new weight room, and it's it's like that, and they think theirs is one of the best in the country. And I was interviewing Urban Meyer, who was at Bowling Green for a fundraiser. He went in the weight room, and after I got done interviewing Urban Meyer, he says, I'm going back to Florida. When he was at Florida, he said, I'm going back to Florida, so we're getting a new weight room. He said, this is ridiculous. I want this. So what you have is a prototype college facility that it would be as good as any college in America.
Oh, without a doubt. We have it's a college-type weight room. You know, the thing that people don't realize on the rack situations back here, you go to your typical high school, any of the high schools here in town, they have what is considered a half rack.
Right.
We have 2 full racks, so this would be the same thing without all the fancy toys and whistles and all that, 24 half racks. So we're above a lot of the stuff they have. A lot of our equipment we have on the side, for example, our squat machine, it's the way it's designed for that beginner who's never squatted before. So everything that we have in here kind of takes you to the next level till you get over here where you're really doing Olympic style strength training. So all the equipment here kind of leads you to that, so you can't do anything wrong once you get there because you've learned how to do it properly. So we have all the different things that cover so many different things. The ropes, our soccer coach loves the ropes because of the throw-in action and everything. So many different things that we add, that we have, that you can do so many different things. You know, I've been told from a number of our kids have come back from colleges as well as college coaches, let alone the strength coaches in the country. They have said this is one of the best in high school ones they've seen, not only in Ohio, but in the whole country. And it's because of the type of equipment that we have in here. It's just not your traditional type. It gives you more things that, what they're doing nowadays and everything. So we're excited about it. We feel this puts us ahead of the curve, so to speak, and it's going to pay dividends for us in all our sports and everything that we're doing here.
Bob, Ronai, thank you so much for giving us the view of the outstanding weight room here at St. John's Jesuit, outstanding AD here at St. John's. Thanks so much for being with us, Bob.
Appreciate it very much.
All right, Bob, you take care. Tom Cole, the coach for BCSN.